we actually don't feel so happy coming here to talk, because we know that the problems that are outside trying to overwhelm this country. And so on Tuesday, both chambers of the National Assembly had to look at the matter. In the House of Rep, they went for 4 hours in an executive session, and the consensus of opinion was exactly what the chairman has said today, which is that a declaration of a state of emergency and insecurity must be done. In the Senate on the same day, we also devoted the whole day to the discussion. And for those of you who could see it on the television, something remarkable happened that day. I decided not to speak because I knew that if I spoke, the spin masters in the villa will say it is the opposition. And so we let the APC people speak. And you could see that some of them even shed tears and fall short, just a little short of calling for the impeachment of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because everybody is now tired, very tired. And so, whatever we can do in the National Assembly, I want to reassure you that we will do it. At the moment, we are dealing with the issue of the electoral amendment, because we know that that is also part of the things that we will use to be able to remove this blight on this nation. And so I want to thank you for all being here and reassure you that we are up to the task of doing the needful. Thank you very much.
Today, due to the misrule of APC, terrorism, massive killings, kidnapping, banditry, youth restiveness, economic hardship, unemployment, hunger and starvation, and utter hopelessness have encircled our nation. Nigerians across board are now intensely looking up to our party to rescue our dear nation, and we must not fail them. I must commend the leaders of our party for the unity and oneness of purpose that have been achieved in our fold for the task ahead. It is undisputable that if we continue in this state, our party will certainly take back the reign of power at the center and in most states of the Federation and save our nation from this despondent situation. Our caucus had, against this backdrop, intensified our legislative activities in exposing the ills, incompetence, corruption, undesirability of the APC administration, while highlighting the solutions lies only in returning the People Democratic Party to power at the center come 2023. I am pleased to report to NEC that given our unrelenting efforts, many of our colleagues in APC, even at the executive session that we had last, have walked up to us and have seen reasons to join forces with us, and they have expressed their readiness to cross over to our party for the patriotic task ahead. May I use this medium to commend and congratulate the governors elected under the platform of our party for their landmark achievement and developmental projects in all sectors of life. Our governors have indeed made us proud, and we hold them in very high esteem for signposting the commitment of the PDP to the Nigerian people. So I want to plead that we unite our party and ensure that we encourage the NWC to do more in their effort in unearthing all the corruption that is pervading this country under APC administration. Leaders of our party, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians are waiting for you. They are queued behind us for direction. The onus now lies on all of us to remain united, focus, and not allow any distractions at this critical time to deter us. I thank you for listening. God bless PDP and God bless Nigeria.